Imagine scrolling through the endless chatter of an online forum in the early days of the internet. Nothing much, but jokes, debates, and people sharing odd images they found. On June 10, 2009, something different appeared. Two eerie black and white photos that would become the birthplace of one of the internet's most enduring horror figures. These photos showed a group of children at play, but if you looked closely, standing unnaturally tall and thin in the background was a faceless figure in a black suit. That figure was called Slenderman. The user who posted it, known as Victor Search, the real name is Eric Knudsen, wasn't trying to start a myth, just take part in a Photoshop contest. But when he added snippets of text suggesting the figure abducted children, a spark of imagination ignited across the internet. Other forum users began adding their own images and stories. Before long, a full-blown legend had taken shape. Other users began expanding the idea. They added new images, new stories, new rules. Slowly, Slenderman stopped being a single post and started becoming something else, a shared myth. This is important. Slenderman is entirely fictional. There is no historical record of him before 2009, but the way he spread followed the same pattern as real legends: repetition, variation, and belief. What Slenderman is supposed to be? Descriptions vary, but most versions agree on a few details. He's extremely tall and unnaturally thin. He wears a black suit and tie. His face is completely blank. He often appears near forests, abandoned places, or children's playground. Sometimes long tentacle-like limbs grow from his back. In many stories, Slenderman doesn't attack directly. He watches, he follows. People who notice him begin to suffer headaches, paranoia, memory loss, and strange obsession, a condition fans later called Slender sickness. The fear doesn't come from violence, it comes from being noticed. How the myth grew out of control. Slenderman spread faster than traditional horror legends ever could. YouTube series like Marble Hornet gave him movement and personality without ever fully showing him. Video games turned him into something you could run from, but never fight. Each retelling added small changes. No single version was official. That flexibility made him stronger. Everyone filled in the gaps with their own imagination, and imagination is always scarier than detail. In 2014, something happened that permanently changed how people viewed Slenderman. In Wisconsin, two 12-year-old girls stabbed their friend and left her in the woods. When police asked why, the answer shocked the world. They said they did it for Slenderman. They believed he was real. They believed he would kill their families if they didn't obey him. The story wasn't just disturbing, it was proof that a fictional character had escaped the screen and entered real human belief. Mental illness played a major role in the case, but the damage was already done. Slenderman was no longer just an internet story, he was a warning. So why Slenderman still works? Why does he still scare people? Because Slenderman represents something very specific to the modern world. The fear of being watched. The fear of losing control of your own thoughts. The fear that sometimes unreal can still harm you. He doesn't roar, he doesn't chase loudly, he simply stands there and waits for you to notice. A quiet ending. Slenderman isn't real. That part is a fact, but here's the uncomfortable truth. Every legend that ever existed started the same way as a story people told for fun. Tonight, if you're walking alone and catch a glimpse of a tall shape between the trees, your brain will explain it away. A shadow, a trick of light. Still, you'll probably walk a little faster, just in case.